Hello my fellow foliage fanatics, my friends call me Finchy, and today we have some plant crap to do. My goal for the year is to go into the new year with as few plant tasks waiting as possible. So I've been kind of going through this mental list that I have, crossing things off that need to be done. Today's task is going to be the butt cut box. This is my magical way that I have propagated a whole bunch of Aglaonema babies. Look at them, they're so cute. This box is actually quite heavy. I think I've only watered it twice in like 3 months. Not even kidding. And I just took the lid off, and within a week of taking the lid off, we have all these leaves. Well, I would say within a couple weeks. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it was very quick, okay? I love Aglaonema. I love them. They prefer to be underwatered. They prefer it. They don't like to be wet. This is a little wet, unfortunately, but we're gonna repot them today. So I have no idea how many pots I'm gonna need. We're gonna have to pull everybody out first. But look at these cuties. I have this container store container that I'm gonna use as an attempt to not make as much mess. I am just the messiest person alive when it comes to plants, and I just cannot help myself. So let's just pull all these cuties out. So I don't know what these all are. There's actually some standing water in the bottom, which is bad. I gave it a little bit too much water when I watered it last time, which was just a couple days ago because I knew I was going to do this, so it's fine. That's why it's so heavy though. See, we do have some rotten stuff. Looks just like some moss though. I don't see any like actual rotten plant matter. So here are our children. When my bestie watches my videos, she wants to yell at me and tell me what they are. So, Jennifer, if you're watching this, I told you how to comment and tell me what they are. So, feel free to do so, because I have no idea. I know this is one of your favorites, though. Look at that. Hello? I think there's technically, like, multiple babies here, too. Look at that. Fun! We made so many babies together. Look at another container. So I only have, I feel like I'm always complaining about my lack of substrate, but it just goes so fast. I feel like I always need more. Let's see. This is just a green one with a little bit of pink on it. I don't know what it is. Jennifer, feel free to tell me. We have this cutie. I don't want to say at capacity, but I have a lot going on right now, and so I don't want to give myself like 40 pots. I'll just take one instead of, this could be 3, but we're gonna have it be 1. This really beautiful one that has 1, 2, 3, 4 babies on it. I don't know, but she's so beautiful. I cannot get over the variety of colors that Aglaonema can have. They can be pink and green, they can be all pink, they can be all green, they can be green and yellow, they can be green and white. It's just incredible. There's so much there. So much roots there. Look at these roots. Oh, this one needs to be separated. It's just too much roots for one pot. When you cut an Aglaonema, they can like make babies from all along the stem. So you end up with just so many potential new ones. I definitely will not be watering these for a minute because they are incredibly wet. Actually, roots are falling off from how wet they are. Definitely picked a good day to do this. That could have ended poorly. They've been sitting in water for, I would say, 3 days now. Very bad. That is not a big enough pot. It's gonna need water every 5 minutes, or will I just go get another pot? This little cutie. Sorry I got dirt on you. They all need a bath. So you can actually see the original stick laying sideways here. It's not rotten. It just looks ugly. And it grew some babies. Oh, so cute. A couple yucky roots. Aglaonema don't care. Although this is the most amount of rot I've seen on any of my Aglaonema ever. So definitely do not like wet feet. They do not like it. Let those puppies dry the hell out. I'm a little worried about this one, so I'm probably going to babysit it since it has so much rot on it. Although the little baby plants have their own root system developing, so the fact that the roots on the original node have not fared well is not really that big of a deal. What if I pull the babies off? There's 2. Now this might actually still be alive and still do something, even with rotted roots. We don't throw away anything alive, so we'll see what that does. Look how little they are. Here we have another beautiful green lady. I think I will put some holes in the bottom of the box next time I do that, just so it can't hold so much water. Should we pull these ones off too? One. Whoa! I didn't expect that to break in half. It literally broke in half, but you can see it's still very much alive. So we have this other piece. 50th trip to wash my hands. This is the one that I really don't want to mess with. Look how big this leaf is too. Like face Phantom of the Opera mask out of it. It's enormous. And we have multiple little babies. I kind of want to separate them. I'm like, I don't want 400 new pots. And then I'm like, let's just do it. Let's just have 400 new pots. Oh, so violent. Flung dirt everywhere. I think a lot of the reason they just do so great is their roots are just so robust. One rots, they don't care. They have more. This is so nasty. I just washed my hands. I want this baby off, but I don't think I can get it off. Oh, I can, and I may have just ruined it. That is tragic. I took nothing with it, so we'll pop that in water and see if it does anything, but I may have just killed it. Peace. Maybe it can grow some more plants. Look at all these roots I knocked off. Definitely gonna make use of these bins that I just got. I was gonna put plants in them. I mean, I guess this is still technically putting plants in them. Should we just go ahead and separate this one out too? Oh. I said I wasn't gonna do this. Oh my gosh, I hate myself. Do I want to risk it again? I don't think I can get that one off. I think I should just leave it instead of continuing to break them. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Definitely should use a bigger pot, but we're not gonna. They like to be underwatered, I think. Definitely don't like to be overwatered, as we can tell. Oh, this one looks so beautiful. I'm a sucker for green plant. I don't want to separate it, but I kind of do. They look so cute together though, but I don't have a pot that big up here. Can we do 2? Oh, I'm especially in wet soil, literally everywhere. Oh, I can see soil on the rim of my drink. Yummy. I'm not even mad about the roots that are falling off because that means that they won't be root bound as quick. Usually they don't break off so easy. They're not rotten, they're just literally breaking off. So that's interesting. Definitely need to poke some holes in the bottom of that box when I do this again, which I will do it again. I learned nothing, except that they really liked it, despite what it looks like here. I mean, look at all this foliage. A lot of these old roots that are falling off might be from the original like propagations too. Like they could have just been unhealthy roots when I did it. It's very possible. All things considered though, they look amazing. I really wasn't expecting this situation in the soil though. That's a really dense soil too. I probably should have added some more perlite and stuff. Like there's not a lot of perlite in it. It's very, very wet. The 50th time I've washed my hands now. So the last piece. Broke it in half, so now I put another piece back in. Can I just plant this like this? This is really awkward. We have a baby on both ends, but there's not really enough to pull off. It barely fits, but it fits. Once again, I've made an enormous mess. And I have many bins to wash out now. I wish I knew what this was. I went and got a little bin of moss to stick these pieces in. So we'll see if we can make any more babies off of these. Maybe will, maybe won't. I love Aglaonema though. They're so resilient, even to my horrible neglect. I think I know that they're so hardy. I know that they will tolerate it so well that I am just especially just horrible to them. I've got this one piece. I really want to cut all the roots off of it, but that feels awful. I'm just gonna pull them off. Aglaonema are one of the only ones that I would say benefit from having their roots trimmed because they just get so crazy. Or maybe not benefit, but it certainly doesn't bother them as much as other plants in my experience. I have these two little dudes, which I am gonna put into my red stub, but I think for just right now, they're just gonna be in here with their friends, just like that. I'm gonna write the date on here. Today is is it the 13th? I think so. And I'm just gonna stick this in a Mills bow. Now, I've never broken off an Aglaonema before without any form of root, and I don't know if it has the capability like a syngonium to just keep growing like this. So I'm just gonna put it in water and we're just gonna find out. Because I really don't know. So I have to find a vessel. And we're gonna put all of these newly repotted guys in my Millsville wide, and I think we're gonna turn that into like an Aglaonema cabinet, at least while they're recovering from being repotted. They're gonna live in the Millsville. I might even just leave them in this container just like this. So here's where I have them. Just, I mean, it says 47 in there, but it's usually like in the 60s, low 70s range, I think. Plastic totes are from the Container Store, and I just have them upside down on top of each other as like little humidity boxes. And I definitely have some more Aglaonema that need attention that can go in there. So probably be working on more Aglaonema this month. But here's all of the ones that we took care of today. And even though they had some yucky roots, I have utmost confidence that they will be absolutely fine. This one here is in water. Will it grow? I don't know. I have some more downstairs in the water, so probably should check on those too. Over here is where I stuck the little box. I ended up sticking that one over there with its siblings. This cabinet is not optimized for space yet. I got some more containers to play with, so just things to do everywhere. I would probably repot more today, but my roadblock is I have maybe enough for like, I don't know, one plant. As per usual, feels good to get that done. I'm really glad I looked at it today because that could have been bad and it would have made me sad because they all looked really happy, but there was secrets lying beneath. Aglaonema are incredibly hardy, robust, just amazing plants. Or at least most of the varieties that I have. I do have a couple that I've struggled with, but specifically in general, the genus as a whole, they don't need you. They don't care what you're doing. They're just like, I'll figure it out. You're not important. And by using bins, I ended up making not as much of a mess as I usually do. So my son is still sick, so I am trying to juggle getting things done and also make sure that he's happy. It's been a stressful morning. It's always nice to get your hands dirty and play with some plants though. It feels really good. It's like an emotional release. I love looking at them and caring for them. It's a way I can take care of myself. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me. If you happen to know the names of any of these Aglaonemas, feel free to comment with a timestamp and I will put a label on them. I don't know any of them. Maybe. Jennifer, help. I will not let the fact that my butt cut box was full of water stop me from doing it again. It will happen again. Next time I do a mass Aglaonema repotting, the butt cut box will once again come to existence. I think I'll just poke some holes in the bottom first. I have a lot of things planned, including some giveaways, which I'm sure you'll want to be around for. And I can't wait to share some plants with you guys. I hope you're having a happy and safe holiday season. Don't forget to hug somebody you love, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!
I love plants. I love every kind of plants. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't get on every